morning and welcome to Great Man Walker. Today's day 42. It's about 7:30, 48 degrees. Leaving a little early because I'm anxious to get on down to 19E, get dry. It rained last night. Everything is dripping. It's not really raining now, but it's a lot of mist and moisture in the air. There was some wind, but no thunderstorms. We might have been on the edge of some of this weather. Slept good in a beautiful pine forest. So we're going to get on up the trail and see what we see. All right, let's go walking. Yeah, I'm up over 5,000 feet on these couple bulbs here, and there would be some tremendous views. But you know what? This is kind of surreal, all that is that. Every kind of condition has its merits. About 3 miles in for the day. Starting to rain a little bit, but that's kind of what was forecast. I've got about about 11 and a half more miles in the day, I think. But the sky did lighten up a little bit and the fog kind of lifted. Starting to see around a little bit. It didn't rain but for a few minutes. But sure is kind of neat looking out here. Let's look at Sobo on Little Hump Mountain. Still pretty well sucked in today. And that's the way I'm going. Sun came out long enough to get this shot. It's a big hump mountain, and somewhere about right up there I can see a couple hikers walking. Calling for mixed weather by 2 o'clock. Kind of looks like that way. Well, most all the rest of the day is downhill now. You got about 200 feet yet to climb, but about 3,200 feet to go down. So we'll take that. Let me get off this mountain before it starts sleeting, knowing whatever it's going to do today. A little sprinkle of rain in the air, but not but about 3 miles and a couple tenths to go for the day. What I crossed today would have been amazing on a sunshiny day, but that's the way it goes out here. You hit some of them, and some of them you dismiss. Well, this seemed like a long time coming, but I, for one, am glad to see it. North Carolina has been tough as far as the mountains, the elevation, the trail itself. When we first started in North Carolina, it seemed like the white blazes were freshly painted, and more so maybe even in Georgia. But it's somewhere along the line about Standing Indian Mountain. We noticed a lot of deadfalls, and they excuse me, they continued for a good while. We made our way through the Smokies and saw a little bit of evidence of trail maintenance there. But when we got out of the Smokies, there was a sign there that said the Carolina Mountain Club would take care of the trail for I think all the way to Virginia. I'm not quite sure what kind of partnership they got with Tennessee, but if there is one. But you could really see where they'd been working. Freshly cut deadfalls, just general trail repairs. They're definitely on top of it. Now, it could be that the earlier sections of North Carolina, they just hadn't started yet because of the calendar date, but Gray Man's just reporting on what he's seen, what his experience is. So I give North Carolina credit. They got some tough mountains, and a lot of them. And like I say, a little bit of Tennessee thrown in, but glad to get to this point. All right. A couple other thoughts on North Carolina. One of the things they've done, it looks like it's new this year, is they've added a lot of bear boxes to their shelter sites. Some of the sites have bear cables, but I think sites maybe that didn't, they've purchased and installed bear boxes to put your food bags in. I think it's really a positive step. I didn't have occasion to use them because of the kind of the way I camp, but in my working days, if you could make a solution kind of fail-safe, That was the best solution you could come up with. And if these hikers will use those bear boxes, there'll probably be less problem encounters with bears. That's a little something that Tennessee could take from North Carolina. Tennessee didn't offer boxes, cables, or privies at their shelter sites. And I'm not sure what's behind that, but different state, different guidelines. But North Carolina stepped up its bear protection program this year for sure, and I think it's good for people and bears. So, for whatever reason, it did kind of seem like a long time to get out of North Carolina. Maybe some of which is all the 0 days I took. But we got, I don't know exactly, roughly 50 miles left of Tennessee before we hit my homestay. And that's going to be our next focus. Sun's out a little bit. They're calling for snow. I don't know what this weather's going to do. It's got everybody a little jittery right now. Everybody's trying to get indoors tonight and see what happens. But we'll see. All right, another day's done. I'm sitting here in the laundry room of the station at 19E, doing my laundry. Had a good meal here, got it all checked in, situated, got my stuff sorted out, all the things we do. Had about a 14, I think it was about 14.6 mile day today. So a little easier than the last couple days. Most of it was downhill, but we still had a good bit of climbing. But glad to have another day in the books, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Good night.